Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here doing your week ahead taroscopes for the week of the 20th to the 26th of November 2022. This week I am working with the Joy de Vie Tarot by Paulina Cassidy, and I am working with the Witchlings Oracle by Paulina Cassidy. So it's the same artist, the same creator, two different decks, but they work really well together, and the artwork is so cute and so just absolutely fabulous. So friends, if this is the first time you're doing taroscopes with me, welcome. Let me explain to you how it works. I record 4 separate readings. I split all the 12 zodiacs into 4 elements being fire, earth, air, and water. And so I do a recording for fire signs, which is your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I then do a reading for all earth signs being Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, air signs being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and your water signs being Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So if you open up the time bar, I don't know what it's called, the little red line at the bottom here, or the description of this particular videos, you will find the timestamps. So the timestamps makes it easy for you to jump around to the relevant part of the video that you need to watch. Doing the grouping the zodiacs by element is actually quite a nice thing to do, because we're looking at such a short time frame. We're only looking at a 7-day period. It's okay to group them in that way. And the other thing that I wanted to say to you is the zodiacs or the taroscopes are done from Sunday through to Saturday. So when I start, that is the intention that I set, that it be from the Saturday all the way through to the following, from the Sunday to the following Saturday. Oh my gosh, I'm getting myself all confused. So we are using the Joy de Vie Tarot and we are using the Witchlings Oracle to get today's readings. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to start with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Let's get started. Fire signs, hello and welcome. So we're looking at fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Let's have a look. I'm starting with the Oracle deck. Just going to give it a shuffle and draw out a single card from the Oracle, which will be relevant and appropriate for the week ahead for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, all our fire energies. Okay, happy with that shuffle. Deck is cut and taking a card off the top. Let's have a look and see what we have. So we have got the card of protection, and the little key phrase across the bottom, just so that you can see, it says create sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. And if you have a look, she's created herself a little salt circle, okay? And she's only got herself and her little trusted owl that are inside of the circle to give them protection. I think fire signs, what this is saying to you, and I know you can't really read the writing, but I am just going to leave the card there. I'm going to shuffle the tarot in the meantime, though, while we're chatting about protection. I think the message that's coming through fire signs is that, I have to giggle, because fire signs, we tend to be those that jump into action first and then think about the consequences of it after. We tend to be very quick to respond, very quick to react, and sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that is exactly the energy that is needed, but then at other times, it's the energy that gets you into trouble, all right? Gets us into trouble. So I think protection is basically telling you that for the week ahead, we are dealing with some really crazy energies at the moment. And I think fire signs, this is Spirit just saying to you, as you go into the week ahead, don't be so quick to jump in with 2 feet. Maybe take some time to ponder, to think, and to strategize before we rush into anything. Okay, tarot is shuffled. Let's cut the deck and let's draw off the top. So card number 1, we have the Emperor. I love the Emperor. And you can see he is very much fire energy. He is very much, fire, strong, courageous, brave, all of those kind of things. We then also have the 5 of Cups, and if I can just learn how to put the card straight down. And the third card that I'm drawing for us is the 9 of Coins. All right, so fire signs. Let's start off with our Emperor. So Emperor, he is ruled by Aries. He is an Aries card. But you can see, look at the little expression on his face. He's so confident. He's so sure of himself. He feels like nobody's going to get him. He's strong. He's capable. He's confident. He knows exactly what's going on. He is the master of his own destiny. Emperor energy is very strong and very dominant and very assertive, okay? But considering then we have this card of protection that's coming through. It's saying that don't feel as if you are untouchable. Okay, the protection card is just reminding us fire signs that we are not untouchable, that even though we are able, confident and capable, we are still susceptible to negative energies. Then we get this Five of Cups. Now just to look at the Five of Cups for a brief minute. Five of Cups is the card of disappointment. It is the card of things going wrong. It is the card of saying to you, sometimes we don't have control over our situation and our circumstances. And sometimes we just have to express that. The Five of Cups is the card that says that sometimes things go wrong. And I do think fire signs this week is exactly that, which is why we need to double check ourselves, which is why we need to be confident and secure about what it is we do and how we do it and all of those things. Even though you know, and even though you're really confident in yourself, you know, things are going to go wrong. Things are going to go pear-shaped. And if you are not practicing protection, and if you're not being, I'm going to use the term humble here, you may find yourself feeling overly disappointed by the things that happen to you. Now, bringing in our Nine of Coins. I love the Nine of Coins. So here she is, she's riding on her bird. The bird is carrying the most beautiful chain in its mouth. We're going over and above all of these dandelions. And we know that we use the dandelions to make wishes, okay? And all her wishes have come true. So she is living like the perfect life. She is living the life of her dreams. That all her wishes have been granted and everything is great. So what we have is we have a high energy card, we have a low energy card, we have a high energy card. But the two highs do not completely cancel out the lows. And this is the important message here for us Aries, fire signs for the week ahead. I do apologize. Fire signs for the week ahead. We need to understand that one negative thing can throw the balance out completely. And this week, as much as we are confident and as much as we are succeeding and being successful in everything that we do, there is still this chance that things are going to go wrong, that things are going to go pear-shaped, and we're going to suffer the consequences of it. All right, so it is important that we practice protection. It is important that we create a sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. So that is saying that you're not doing anything wrong. Okay, when it says to you here to create a sacred space to keep uninvited energies out, it's saying that you are not doing anything wrong, but it's this what's happening to you that's going to cause you the disappointment. So for the week ahead, let's make sure that we are strong and assertive, that we believe in miracles, that we know good things are going to happen for ourselves, but that we also face the fact that there are people out there who don't want to see you succeed, who don't want to see you doing well, and who may jeopardize your circumstances. So protect yourself at all times. Make sure that you're covering all your bases at all times. And if you do that, I think you're going to have an amazing week ahead. All right. So fire signs, look after yourself. Take it easy. Be kind to yourself. Remember to practice that protection. Do not drop it for a minute. Every single day for the week ahead, so that you only have success and happiness, and that all your wishes can come true. With love and blessings from my heart to yours, and until we connect again, take care. Hello and welcome, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Welcome. We are doing your week ahead look-see, and we're looking at the week of the 20th to the 26th of November 2022. I'm shuffling the Oracle deck. To start off with the Oracle, we're looking for just a single card from the Oracle, which is going to set the tone for your week ahead. So just giving the cards a little bit of a shuffle. Let's cut the deck and draw a card. Okay, there we have Earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, let's have a look and see what is the energy of the week ahead for you. You have got patience, all right? And at the bottom here, it says to you to nurture the seeds of patience and to reap the rewards of personal achievement. So nurture the seeds of patience and you will reap the rewards of personal achievement. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love that for you. So as a theme for the week ahead, it is basically saying, I am just going to shuffle the tarot while I chat. It is saying that, you know, I'm catching my words here. You do need to be patient with yourself, with your circumstances, with your situations. You need to be kind. You need to nurture your patience. You need to every morning wake up and say to yourself, I am not going to get grumpy. I'm not going to be impatient. I'm going to be I'm going to be patient, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be caring of everybody around me. And if things don't go according to plan, if things don't go the way I expect or want them to right off the bat, I'm going to just breathe through it. I'm not going to allow myself to get caught up in that chaos, because the rewards of personal achievement are really big, and we obviously want to succeed this week. We obviously want to have a good week, but you may find that your patience gets tested. You may find that you are being challenged in ways that you maybe wouldn't want to be challenged this week. All right, so earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's cut the tarot and let's see what cards we get. So card number 1 is the Fool. It's card 0. It is the Fool. That is a beautiful card for the week ahead. Second card we have is the Star. So we've got 2 major arcanas, which is significant, and a third major arcana. Oh my gosh. So earth signs, this is quite significant. This is quite relevant and important. So when we have multiple or majority major arcana cards that come through, it immediately says to you, Spirit wants you to pay attention. This is immediately Spirit saying to you, don't just, push this one under the rug and pretend like nothing's happened. This week ahead is going to be incredibly significant for you. So pay attention, be alert, be aware, be mindful, because this is an important week for you. Now we have the Patience card. And I know earth signs. I know that as a general rule, you guys are slightly impatient. You like things to go a certain way. And if things don't go a certain way, we tend to lose our patience. If things are going according to plan, you can be very, very patient. But if things are suddenly veering off in a different direction, patience can be something that you struggle with. We've got the Fool card first, and that is telling you about stepping into the unknown, stepping into a new territory, a new experience, a new situation that maybe you're not familiar with, that maybe is not common sense to you, okay? And that in itself can bring out a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of panic. But the Fool card is saying to you, trust in the process. Just continue to take that leap of faith. Continue to step into the unknown. Don't be fearful, don't be nervous, and don't be apprehensive. Just be kind and patient to yourself through this situation, and everything's going to work out exactly as it needs to. I say that because the next card we have is the Star, and this is the card of renewal. It's the card of hope. It's the card of blessings. It's the card of healing. So the Star card is saying to you that even though you may feel like you're a little bit out of your comfort zone and a little bit out of your depth as far as the circumstances that are happening around you, the Star card is saying to you, but it's okay. Don't panic. Don't get fearful. Do not allow your anxiety to get too big, too much. Breathe through the pain, breathe through the struggle, breathe through the anxiety, allow the patience to be reawakened within you, and know that everything's going to be okay. The Magician is a reminder for all earth signs that for the week ahead that you have control, even though it's an unknown territory, even though you're stepping into, uncharted experiences, you're still very much in the driver's seat. You're still very much in control. The Magician tells you that you have the ability to allow the situation to develop in whichever way you want it to, in whichever way you need it to. You are very much in control. I want to just show you the artwork on these cards is just really gorgeous. So here he's got 4 arms, okay? He's got 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and each one is yielding something. Each one, this one's got a cup, this one's got a stick, this one's got a sword, and this one's holding a piece of money. We've got an infinity symbol, we've got a genie lantern, which is where he's come out of. You can see the little genie lantern, and you can see that he's come out of the genie lantern. And that is exactly it, is to understand the power that you possess, the opportunity that you possess, the situations that you possess to manifest and to create whatever it is that you seek, whatever it is that you want. But you're not going to achieve it all on Monday, okay? The week is 7 days long. So early in the week is not when you're going to achieve your goals, your dreams, and your ambitions. You need to be patient and you need to pace yourself, okay? Because again, with the Star card, it is the card of renewal, it's the card of healing, it's the card of hope, but it is also the card of saying that we have to understand the long-term goals, the long-term dreams and aspirations. So don't try and do everything in the first week because you don't know what's going on yet. You don't have all the information. And as the week unfolds, you will get more information, more understanding, but this is where the patience needs to come in. So be kind with yourself this week, be gentle with yourself this week, and everything's going to be okay. So my earth signs, I do hope that you have an amazing week. Thank you for being here with me, as always, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care. Air signs, hello and welcome. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome to your week ahead reading with me. So I am shuffling. These cards are a bit long, so a bit difficult to shuffle. I am shuffling the Oracle deck. We are looking for a single card, air signs. We're looking for a single card that's going to set the tone for the week ahead. So we're looking for a single card that's going to be your theme, your tone for the week ahead. And we're looking at the week of the 20th to the 26th of November 2022. Right, I'm happy with the shuffle. There we have our card. Right, let me put these out the way. So let's have a look, air signs. What is the theme for the week ahead for you? And we've got love. I love love. I love love. The artwork is stunning. Isn't she gorgeous? Let's have a look. Can you see how gorgeous she is? And the little key phrase across the bottom, it says, love, a steadfast embrace of the heart, flows through and from you at all times, for all time. So everything is love. Love is everything. Love is the answer. Love is the question. Love is everything. So I love that for you, air signs, for the week ahead. Let's have a look and see what the tarot says. So here I have the tarot deck that we are using. I'm going to give it a shuffle while we chat a little bit more about love. So I know it is so cliche for people to say that love matters and love is everything and everything is love and blah, blah, blah. I know that is so cliche and I know it's something that's been said to death, but love in itself, it's such a simple word, but it has such a complex meaning. So immediately when I see this card and chatting to you now, I sort of ask the question of spirit, like, what does this actually mean in a practical, real day-to-day sense? What does this mean for all my air signs, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the week ahead? Well, it means that you must do things with love. It means that you must only operate on a vibration of love. And it means that you need to do everything. I just had to stop so the camera could focus. It means that you need to do everything from a place of love, okay? So when you help somebody, you must do it not out of obligation, not out of need or desire, but out of the love that you have for them and the love that you have for helping them. And likewise, when it comes to treating yourself, when it comes to taking care of yourself, you need to make sure that you are doing it from a place of love as well. So everything that you do is going to come from that place. Everything that happens around you is going to come from that place. And anything that you do to yourself is going to come from that place as well, as long as you're operating from the heart space. So any big decisions that you have to make this week, immediately stop and ask yourself, are my choices or is the decision that I'm going to make, am I making it based on logic and fact, or am I basing it on love? And everything we need to throw logic and fact out the way. We need to operate from our emotions, from our place of feeling, from our place of love. Right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Card number one is the Empress, and she is just the epitome of love because she is Mother Gaia. She is the energy that gives birth, gives life to everything and anything. She is the one who nurtures, and she does it all from a place of love, from a place of unconditional love and acceptance. She doesn't question, she doesn't judge, she doesn't judge anybody. She just says, you know what, love is everything, and she just loves everybody. Second one we have is the Magician. Second appearance this week for the Magician card. And we have the Four of Swords. So this is so interesting. So earth signs. No, I'm lying. Air signs. I do apologize. Air signs. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have got two major arcana cards. Out of the three tarot that we have got two major arcana cards, which is fairly significant in itself because this is Spirit saying pay attention. All right? This is Spirit saying that this is not just going to be a casual week of activities. This is going to be some significant things that are going to happen and unfold for you. The Empress is the card that tells you that you have the ability to give birth to anything and everything that you want. So if you think it, it's going to become real. If you imagine it, it's going to become real. So if you are fearful, just as an example, if you are in a state of panic, in a state of nerves, anxiety, etc., you are going to give birth to more stress, anxiety, and nerves. Whereas if you're operating from a place of love, you are going to be nurturing and welcoming in more love into your life. Then we have the Magician card. And the Magician card is reminding you that you're in control, that you are the one that dictates the outcomes, that you are the one that decides who, what, when, and how, that this is all in your control. Nobody can take this control away from you. This is all in your control, okay? So the magician says that whatever you want, you're going to manifest, you're going to attract. It's going to happen for you this week. So let's focus on love so that we can attract. Now, just on that note of attracting more love into your life, please understand that we're not necessarily talking about a new partner, a new relationship. We're not necessarily talking about, if you are in a committed relationship, bringing in a different energy. Not at all. What we're saying here is bringing more love into your existing situation. Of course, if you are single, and if you learn to be kind and nurturing and loving, nurturing and loving to yourself and to everybody you encounter, the chances of meeting somebody significant are really good. Okay, now let's bring in the Four of Swords. Can you see what she's holding? I love that. All right, so she is holding her heart, and if we look at this, I'm going to call it the belly of her, it is this never-ending cycle or spiral that goes to the heart space. Now, I know her heart is supposed to be in her chest, but she's carrying her heart on the outside. The Four of Swords is the card of rest. The Four of Swords is the card that says, don't be too quick to rush into anything. Let's rather be still, let's be calm, let's be quiet, let's be introspective, and let's focus on the things that matter most, which in this particular case, for all of you air signs this week, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it is love. So, I'm going to say to you this week, kindness, nurturing, love, unconditional acceptance, and truth are your key words for the week ahead. Everything that you do this week, let's do it from that place of understanding, from that place of acceptance, and from that place of love. Do not be so quick to jump into things, okay? Do not be so quick to jump to conclusions or to jump to action or anything like that. Rather take things slow and realize that whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever's happening in your life, you have control and you are manifesting it in whichever way that you are thinking and feeling. So understand that you are in control. Understand that love is the answer to everything. And I'm going to finish off with leaving this quote on the screen for you because I think it's so important. Love, a steadfast embrace of the heart, flows through and from you at all times for all time. Very important that you recognize that, air signs. So I hope you have an amazing week. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care. Water signs, hello and welcome. This being our Cancer, Scorpios and Pisces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have the Oracle deck in my hand, giving it a little shuffle. We're looking for a single card from the Oracle deck, which is going to set the tone of the week ahead for you, the theme for the week ahead for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. What does the week ahead have in store for you? What do you need to know? What is important and significant? We've had a card jump out, and you know what? I think I'm going to grab it. I think I'm going to take it. I don't normally take jumpers, but I know when it's one that wants to be chosen, and in this case, I think that's exactly what it was. So it is the card of strength, and the little key phrase across the bottom here, it says to you, inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. Oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. Isn't that just amazing? Okay, so that is, oh, the camera will focus. So that is our theme for the week ahead. I'm going to keep talking about that while I shuffle our tarot cards. So I am going to say to you, water signs, you know, the times that we're in at the moment, the energies that are out there in the world, the things that we're all navigating and dealing with, there's some hectic stuff happening. And I don't know about you, but, you know, everybody seems to be in a state of panic, in a state of fear, in a state of stress and anxiety. And being the water signs, being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you may find that a lot of people offload on you. You may find that you are just naturally drawn to being of assistance and having people come to you with all of their troubles, all of their woes, and all of their baggage. And sometimes it can be a little bit like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle another person's problems, you know. Sometimes you just feel as if, who's there for me? Who do I offload on? Who do I get to release my emotions onto? So the Strength card is a reminder for you that inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. And that to me is confirmation for you water signs that actually you don't need somebody. You don't need somebody to be in your corner helping and guiding and navigating you. What you need is to just realize how strong you are, just to realize how strong and capable and dynamic you are, how wonderful you are, and to realize that you don't need anybody, that you actually can do this completely and utterly on your own. It's not nice to do things on your own. It's not nice to feel as if you are alone, but you are not really alone. But sometimes you've just got to recognize and understand and accept your place in this world and how wonderful and powerful you are. Card number 1 we have is the Queen of Cups. It speaks the same language. I'll explain in a minute. We also have the card of the Moon, which is a major arcana card, and we have the 6 of Coins. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we have got the Strength card. I also think that the Strength card could be a reminder to you that during this next week that you may have a lot of people leaning on you or needing your strength, or you're going to need to find your strength to drive circumstance, to drive situation. Now, I was saying to you how you will find, because of just being a water sign, that a lot of people bring their baggage to you. A lot of people want to offload their troubles on you, and that's exactly what we can see here with the 6 of Coins. Okay, and I know that's the last card, but I just want to mention it and bring it in and say how relevant this all is for you for the week ahead. So let's have a look at our Queen of Cups. So Cups is the suit of emotions. She's all about the love. She's all about the heart space. But she's, again, the kind of person who is always nurturing others. So here she is taking care of and looking out for these 2 tiny little fishies, okay? She has dedicated her time to looking after and to taking care of them, to giving them anything and everything that they need, even if it means a sacrifice on her part. So here she is sitting on a rock. She's got a little, I'm going to call it a little bowl, and she's got a little fishies in there. She's protecting them. She's taking care of them. She's looking after them. And she does it with ease, okay? She does it comfortably. She does it with ease, and she's not upset about it. She's very happy. Actually, I think she's volunteered to do it because she has dedicated her entire life to being of service to other people. And this is where the strength is coming in, because it's about realizing that, you know, sometimes we don't get a chance to take care of ourselves, but it's okay because we're taking care of other people. Then we have the Moon card. Now, the Moon card carries a slightly different energy. I'm sure you will all understand when I say to you that when you see something by moonlight, it looks completely different to what it looked like in the daytime. The moon tends to cast shadows. The moon is also something that drives our emotions. It drives our cycles of life. So the Moon card, it has quite a few deep interpretations. And in this particular case, the Moon card is saying to you that not everything is as it seems. So you are going to this week have to dig deep within yourself to find your strength, to find your courage, to still be there for other people while you're navigating your own fears, stresses, and anxieties. Because not everything is as it seems. And you may have to face things about yourself that you have suppressed. Okay, because you're always being there for other people. You're always taking care of other people. But this week, you've got to understand that inner strength is the power within you that pushes action into all areas of life. This is where you need to focus. And sometimes that means facing your deepest, darkest fears, facing your insecurities, facing your doubts, and facing your fears. Even while you are navigating and helping everybody else around you. Very, very interesting water signs. Okay, let's have a look at the 6 of Coins. So this person, this person here on the left-hand side, they are dressed beautifully. Bright colors, fancy fabrics, over the top, everything is great. They have this, I'm going to call it society stick, which has all their coin rested on it, and look how tall it is. It's so much taller than they are. So it's showing their significance. It's showing the wealth that they carry. And then they have this money box over here with one little disc, one little coin on it. They've met somebody who has got some patchwork on their hat. You know, they're not dressed as fabulously. Their colors are not so bright and bold. And this person has probably said, hey, you know, can you offer me some assistance? Can you offer me some help? And this person is saying, sure, have some money. And maybe that's not the question. Maybe that's not the help that this person needs. So, water signs, what this is saying to you is you need to be very much aware of people that do come to you with their problems, with their challenges, with their situations. You need to stop for a minute and ask yourself, are they asking for the obvious? Or are they actually wanting something else from you? Because, for example, if you have an abundance of money, it's a safe assumption that everybody wants your money, all right? But maybe people just want you to help them carry a thing up a flight of stairs. I'm just using that as an example. So this week, you need to make sure that you don't assume anything. You need to make sure that you are strong enough to handle any request that comes your way. You are going to have to face your fears. You are going to have to face something that probably throws you off a little bit and scares you a little bit while you're still navigating, helping, and being supportive of everybody around you. So water signs, an interesting week ahead for you, and I do hope that this reading helps you. I do hope that it gives you the guidance and the inspiration that you need. With love and blessings from my heart to yours, and until we connect again, take care.